Hey guys, so today I have a thrifting and sourcing haul to share with you. I've started to get into reselling clothing online, and last year I actually opened a Poshmark store. I haven't really done anything with it, so I haven't made many sales there yet, but definitely this year I'm going to be updating it quite often since I'm starting to source and, dig out stuff from my closet because I have a lot of clothing I've accumulated. And along with Poshmark, I'm also going to be opening a Depop store. So on Poshmark, it's going to be primarily name brands, designer brands, and on my Depop, it's going to be mainly upcycled and reformed clothing. I'm quite guilty of purchasing a lot of fast fashion. The upside is that I never throw anything away. My closet still has a lot of clothing from 2007 I bought back in college, and most of them are actually barely used, and I've decided to start upcycling them into modern trendy attire. This is one example here. It used to be an H&M sweater, just a regular mid-thigh sweater that I then turned into a two-piece sporty set since the sporty style is in this fashion season. But yeah, I went sourcing for the first time at the thrift store, so let's go ahead and get into that. So first up, I got this fuchsia sleeveless sporty top with a hood. The brand is Nux. It was made in the USA, and it's in really good shape despite it being kind of wrinkled. I have a steamer that I'll be using to steam all of these clothes I get from the thrift store. It's made of fiber, nylon, and spandex, so it's really stretchy, really good for a range of motion with whatever activity you're doing. So this, I haven't decided if I'm going to post up on Poshmark or Depop, but I'm leaning towards Depop just because Depop seems to be catered towards a younger demographic. And not saying that Poshmark isn't, but this kind of calls out Depop a little bit more. And on the same note, I have this Calvin Klein Quick Dry Performance top. So it's pink, has a bit of an abstract, almost camo-like design. It still has a tag, so this is going to go up on Poshmark. It's Calvin Klein, and it's definitely well made. It has a built-in sports bra, so it has that extra support if you need it. So that first top was a large, and this one is an extra small. So when I'm sourcing, I'll be sure to get a variety of sizes for all different body types. And this one is an Adidas top. It doesn't necessarily look like it's for physical activity or performance, but the material is really similar to one that is. It's really airy, it's really light. The sleeve has this really cool logo on it, and the hems and the collar have this really cool blue and orange prints on it. See that? This one I believe is unisex. I got it in the women's section, but it looks like men could wear it too. It's a size large and it's in really good condition. So yeah, I bought a few performance tops because I hear Adidas, Nike, just anything you wear when you're at the gym or with physical activity. These brands sell really well on Poshmark, so that's the first three. Next up is this fuchsia Tommy Hilfiger sleeved top. What I really love about this top are the button detailings on the shoulders, the elbow, and the cuffs of the sleeves. The fit is really loose, and it just seems like it's good for a casual day out. So if you're looking for something comfortable, I've got this coming up. Next is this Valerie Stevens cowl sweater. I was especially attracted to this because of the nice sheen along the length of the garment. And this is one of those pieces that will look good for just a nice outing. You can pair it with jeans to dress it down, pair it with a black skirt to dress it up. And this one is in a size medium, and it can pretty much fit a size up and down given its cut, so this will be up soon. Next, I have this dressy tank from White House Black Market. It's a size small. And I really love the print. It's just really feminine, really classic. And the neckline has this lacing detailing on it. And it's a size small. And then I have this Karen Kane top made in the USA, size medium. And it just flows like this. The material is really stretchy and really soft. And then the waistline tapers off into this. This seems like it would be best in the fall, but I'm going to go ahead and put it up in case anyone wants it before then. Okay, and this next top is by Day Trip, and it's also made in the USA. This one's size small. So it's this really nice fitted tee, kind of a spandexy material. And the front has these gold detailings here. And with spring coming up, this would definitely be perfect. Next top is by Vince Camuto. This one is size small. And I saw that tie-dye is coming back for the spring-summer season. So here we go. This one is a bit sheer, so if you get it, you might want to wear a solid cami underneath it just in case, but I really liked the color. I liked how the colors blend into this one specifically. So definitely perfect for the spring, and the waist ruches up like this. Oh, and I had one more performance top. This one is by Adidas. It's size medium, and it says Climacool, so it's with their Climacool line. I can see there's a lot of breathing material back here as well as on other sections of the shirt, but it comes in maroon and white. And in these drawstring pants, I will definitely be steaming because you can see how wrinkled they are. But it is Christian Dior, size large. I believe it's for men, so this is what it looks like. You know, just some jogger type pants if you want to be casual and fancy at the same time. I got this pair of J. Crew cropped pants, size 4. And given the cuts, I don't think they're just capris. I think they're just cut-off pants. See, they cut off around the mid-shin here. But yeah, I got a pair of J. Crew pants to add to my storefront. Okay, so that was all the thrift store clothing I bought to sell as is on Poshmark and maybe some on Depop. But I also mentioned earlier that I'll also be upcycling some garments, kind of Reformation style. If you've heard of Reformation, they're a brand that upcycles pre-loved clothing into new garments that you can wear, so adding in the sustainability factor there. And that's kind of what I wanted to do for most of my stuff on Depop. So I'm sourcing not only in the thrift stores, but in department stores where they're selling final clearance, final sale clothing that they're about to send to the thrift store anyway, so I decided to rescue them before they did. But this is a pair of long sleeve shirts, just some, regular long sleeve tees. These were bought at an APHIS store, so the military stores on base that sell clothing, sometimes they have brands that you can't find anywhere else. So these shirts were $1.46 each. So I grabbed the last two they had, and I will be reforming these. Sorry, my camera is being very rude and shut off on me. But as I was saying, I'm planning to resew these shirts into new garments. So, my default style is streetwear, especially streetwear that's influenced by Seoul and Tokyo fashion. A lot of it's really eccentric, really out there, just something you wouldn't see a lot of in Western countries. That's the plan for these two shirts. And lastly, on the sewing notes, I found tablecloths and fabric shower curtains. And you'd be surprised at the quality of these materials. They're 100% cotton. They feel like they would be really good as clothing. So that's what I'm gonna do. This one specifically, most of it's going to be reserved because I already promised my sister I would make her a professional blazer and cropped pants set for work. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this one. But the other two, this one looks really gingham almost, so I'm probably going to turn this into like a retro style dress or even a poodle skirt. And this one, I'm not sure yet. The print is very, very subtle, if you can even see it. But yeah, it's 100% cotton. It used to be shower curtain. I'll definitely figure out something to do with this. So that's it for my first thrifting and sourcing haul. Once I get my shop set up, I'll add a link down in the description and on my channel profile. So if you're interested in purchasing any of the clothing as is, you'll find them mostly on Poshmark, and everything else will be on Depop eventually. And also, as I complete more resewn garments, I actually have a second project I'm finishing up right now. I'll make a video on those because, you can see here I have a bunch on this clothing rack that I'm planning to resew. This one has already gotten quite a bit of attention on some Facebook groups, so I'll have an entire video on those eventually in the coming weeks. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.